Hey guys, Stephanie here. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share. All right, before I jump into today's total tyranny of America, let me just say this one thing, just to make you kind of think for a second. All right, in New Jersey and Rhode Island, CPS, Child Protective Services, and those departments were having families do paperwork in case they became sick and they had to be isolated from their families, and also who will care for their kid and who will be there for their child. Basically, like I've said in another video, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, I mean, I want to say other things, but she was talking about how $2.5 million was donated to Child Protective Services. Now you have other states having completely well and healthy lives have the government coming in and saying, hey, fill out these papers because there's some people in this area. And if they have the virus, how they said, nobody can really get it. It's not communicable. I mean, they basically told us everything opposite of what's going on right now. So now they want you to designate someone to take care of your children. If they can't get a hold of that person, that child goes to the state. That being said, right now you have, like, I'm in Texas. We're starting to reopen Friday. Thank you, baby Jesus. I mean, because tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm like, dude, I really just want to go to the mall and get something. Like, sucks. Like, I want to go have breakfast with my kids, or like, I want to go to like Hobby Lobby, like rummage through things. And it's like, you know, we're all missing those things. So when we're hearing these phases on how to reopen, I'm thinking, okay, well, what about with like TB and like all these other crazy viruses that are around us all the time? We don't do this. We don't shut down. We don't bankrupt people. We don't demolish small businesses, nor do we incite fear. Like, if you do it, oh my gosh, something else can happen. So, and if you pay attention, the tracing apps, they come out in mid-May. And notice how they have these phases to reopen us, to give us our little bit of a freedom back. Like, yes, I want to go, like me, I'm like, I want to go to the mall. But am I at the point where I'm going to download an app on my phone? No. Because that's my business, dude. Stay out of my business. Like, we've had the flu, we've had all this other stuff, like HIV, we've had, my God, we have not had surveillance like this for anything. And then when you hear Michael Bloomberg and Bill Clinton and all these other evil people going on, MSNBC, like talking about how we have to do this contact tracing to where we have to download it on our phones, and AI is going to tell us if we've been in contact with somebody. And what if we have? In their conditions to reopen, it has a lot of information on there as to your dwelling. And if your home isn't suitable for what they think you should be quarantined in, they can take you to an isolation area. Okay? Notice how they keep talking about testing, 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 track, contact tracing, contact tracing. We have to do this, we have to do that. Basically, we have to have mass surveillance. We have to get everybody's DNA. Everybody has to be tested. We got to vaccinate everybody. You got to get like your ID 2020. But nobody's questioning, like, wait, well, there's been a lot of other serious things that have gone on. Nobody's ever reacted like this. And then you also have doctors coming out, okay, and validating that no, they're telling us to mark it as a COVID-19 death, even if that's not the cause, okay? So you have all these truths coming out, just like how in China, when this first broke out, you had journalists go missing or ended up dead. You know what I mean? I'm not saying what I'm saying, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Seems kind of familiar, right? I mean, if you think about it, it's like just watching Brad Pitt do Dr. Fauci on Saturday Night Live. The minute a celebtard picks up this crap and they're just like glorifying it, I'm like, no, question that shit. Nope, I don't trust him. Don't trust it. Don't trust none of them. Period. Period. I mean, the world we know, this country as we know it, it's over. It's done. Okay, with the rollout of 5G, the satellites in the sky, all this contact tracing, dude, all this is just an excuse to do what they're going to do to us. We all know it has nothing to do with this pandemic. It's bullshit. And it's like every day, it's constant war everywhere with people's opinions, who they support. Like there was this guy today on Twitter talking about like how they released something today and it was like something a lesbian appreciation and go leave it to Trump to fuck with it. Like, dude, shut up. Like this shit's old. Nobody wants to hear about the LGBTQ, blah 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 blah. Like we're done with it. It's played out. Get over it. Quit putting your personal shit in for attention. Especially these people on Twitter. I swear to God, they get on my nerves. Like they want to argue about what's unconstitutional, what's not constitutional. Like, why does the government get to say what business is essential, what's not? We, the people, we're the reason they have those jobs. We don't work for them, they work for us. But I'm telling you right now, okay? Everything that's being done and told, and it's like kind of like, it's all subliminal programming. It's like predictive programming. With the testing, we already know majority of it is inaccurate. Gavin Newsom right now, orders contracts for masks through China. And these are known to have default mechanisms or whatever. So you have Gavin Newsom, who's Pelosi's nephew, ordering faulty masks from China, does a contract with the stimulus money, and then they want to get butthurt because Trump says, no, you have to have oversight of these people's spending. Because look what they do with the money, dude. If you follow the money on all this COVID shit, like Gates, all of them, they have so much money invested. Like Michael Bloomberg and his $10 million donation, to find a vaccine. Why not do that 10 million for all the people who are in food lines at food banks that are going to run out of food? Because you literally destroyed the economy to get back at Trump because y'all hate him that much. You hate us. You hate any living human being that has a soul with compassion. You're evil, demonic dicks. You have Michael Bloomberg, Bill Gates, celebrities. Look at these people. They're the ones telling you all this crap. I mean, in California, they put a bunch of sand in a skate park. Who does that? I mean, who does that? Not people that are compassionate and caring and, we must have oversight. Dude, I think it's time we all have oversight over them. And I swear to God, Hillary Clinton better not be Biden's, VP. I swear to you. It's just like you can't make this up. Hillary Clinton's still out there. And we all know the bitch should be in prison. We all know this. Oh my God. It's like Corona Groundhog Day every day over and over again. But they're telling you, look, if you don't download this app, you can't ride the bus, you can't go into stores. Basically, it's a form of submission. If you want to go back to your everyday life, well, then you have to download this app. Then you download that app, right? And we all have social media accounts. We all have things we click like on and share. So they've been building a social score on us for a long time now, like how they do in China. And they do different threat levels to where if you're going to obey the government, if you're going to revolt. I mean, all these people go into these little, the Nazi bitch. Oh my God. She's like, they're rallies and they're effective. They're not rallies. They're people protesting for their constitutional rights or Bill of Rights, dude, you dumb bitch. They're not Trump rallies. It's freedom. And so what they're going to do now is when they start slowly lifting this, all the people like me who make videos like this, that support freedom of speech, that talk the truth, give our opinions, we're the main ones. How do we know this this contact tracing device doesn't go by an algorithm that can say, oh, that person's a threat. Because we looked at all their Facebook posts for the past couple years, and they stand up against authority figures. They're building profiles on us now. And then you're going to go ahead and let them access your phone, all in the name of safety. Like, really, what is going? Nothing is happening, dude. Seriously, nothing's happening. Except for people are literally, suicide rate is up 300%. You have people literally losing their minds, like giving up hope on life because of this constant fear that they're doing. I don't know. I kind of got off subject or whatever. And I think that's what all I was gonna talk about. But anyways, all right. Like, subscribe, share. Bye. Happy birthday to me. Bye, guys.